Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. Today I'll be showing you how to create a database on MySQL Server 2014, and I'll be showing you also how to create a web application with C Sharp on Visual Studio with 2015. And today it's very easy and very simple. Today I'll show you how to do that. Keep watching my video. Here I have another desktop where I have to do that because I need a Windows PC where I can install. And after completing the installation, these two software you can see here, you can directly download from internet. So let's start. First we have to open these two software here. Yeah, this is opening the software. Yeah, and first we have to connect our SQL server. And at the same time we have to create an application. Application name I'll give here the taste application, which is will only taste. Everything is okay. Then application name I've put it here, taste is the application. And now I have to click this waveforms and click OK and click cancel. That's it. It's very simple. And now I'm going to this. Here we have already connect our database server. So we have to create our own database. So let's click here, new database. I'll name it taste. There you are. There's the database. Yeah, this one. So now I have to create table. Table will be here will be 3 columns here. One will be ID, the type will be int, it's loading, right, not allowed the null. Here will be name, will be n virtual, and here also will be null. Here will be mobile number, it will be n virtual, so be null. So now I make it set a primary key, and this value will be auto generated. So I need to put here identity specification here. Here I have to click make it yes, then this ID will be generated automatically. We don't need to create or we don't need to insert the value from this for this section. So that's it. So this is the first table. I'll make it S, that means for student. This is also for student, this is also for student, and here I need another key which is course ID. So it types will be int, it don't allow. Yeah, this is enough. And now I want to make another table here. It will be for course table. Here I put here CID, that means course ID, int here, don't allow the null, and C name, and here will be n virtual. That's it. So I'll make it set primary key, and this is the student table, so I have to save it. Control S, the name is student table. Yeah, and this is course table, so I name it COU or is good, course table. So I have to make a relation CID because every student can take a course which will have a ID. this is should be the primary key for this table, but this key will be foreign key for this table, student table. So I have to take a relationship here. So I have to add the relationship here, table and column specification. Here I have option, I have to click here. So here will be the course, here will be CID, here will be CID also. Yeah, this is the relationship between student table and course table. That's it. Yeah, we have already done. So we can see our two table, and we primarily we can insert some values here. Then we can show in the show to the application here. Select rows, edit top 20 rows. So here it cannot be auto generated, so I have to put here one, whose name will be C#, and another will be 2, it can be Java. That's it. So we have already put 2 rows values here, and for student table we have to give some value. We don't need this, the color is not black, so this ID will be auto generated, so we only need to name here like ALIN, mobile number something, and CID 1. So here will be another name, Hassan, and this will be the mobile name. Yeah, here will be the another course, which is 2, right? So we have asserted 2 tables, so we can close it. Yes, I have to save it. So if you want to show the value here, select top rows, you can see here the value of database. Yeah, this is the database and this is the query, and here will be another top rows. Yeah, we have already did it. So let's go for next section, which is the software. So we have already created 2 things. Number 1, we have created a web application, and number 2 is we have already created a database, and both names are same. You can change it with your separate name, no problem, but I keep here same name. So at first you have to connect your database with your application. So we have to go here with config, so you can find out a solution explorer. So here you have to double click on that, and you have to search for connection string. Here it is. So here is the add name default connection, don't need to change these things. And here another thing, connection string equal source data equal, here you have to remove this one, because here you have to put your server name. So how can you get that? You have to go here and connect. Yeah, you can copy this, and you have to go to the Visual Studio and you have to paste here. So we have already pasted our database name, and then we have to remove our attached file name here until yeah, this section. We have to remove these things. And we have to input another name, which is our database name, initial catalog. So initial catalog, here the value will be removed. Our database name is test. You can see from here, this is the test name, which is name of this database. So I put the name here. So Control S, you have to save it. So after completing this, you have to check is it connected or not. So you have to go for this section, Server Explorer. Yeah, here you have to expand this one. Here you have to expand the table. Oh yeah, we have already done. So it's very simple to connect your database with your application. Now we are going to run this application here. So if you want to run this application, you'll see these types of page here. This type of page, and you can move. So here it is. This is the application. So we have to stop this. Stop, because without stopping this application you cannot work with that. So we have already did it. So we need here a class which you can call a data operation, and this class will help you to input the data to the database and get the value from the database, and you can update, delete, anything. You can do that by this operation. And this we have to create here, add, yeah, there it is. Oh, maybe some problem. So add option, and you have to go for new item. So that's it. Here I'll get the help from our previous program, which is from here, skill studio here, project. From here I have already done this project, so I'll get some help with our previous code. So here I'm looking for data operation. Here this is the class, the extension CS, so I need to open this one on Notepad. Yeah, here it is. So I have to create a class which name will be data operation. So I can put the name here, which will be, in my case I will only copy and paste, but in your case you have to write it down by watching, and you can pause the video and you can write by yourself. So that's simple. Yeah, we have already created, and here we need some header file or package, which we can, the package name is system configuration data and data SQL client. So I'll just copy it. You have to write it down here. Only copy paste using, because otherwise the video will be too long. And I have to copy some another thing, which is I have to copy from here. After data operation, everything I have to copy until return. So I'll discuss later. Yeah, I've already copied. Maybe I need, yeah, put this. Yeah, I have already did it. So I'll discuss a little bit about these things. Here we have to create a connection string which will connect our database and connection string, and then we have to create a method where the return type will be the data table. This method will return our table, and we have to pass here our query, and here we need a connection. This is the web connection, and we have to check it. Is it closed? If it is closed, then we have to open it, and after that we need a SQL adapter. Adapter will adapt on all data from the database, and they will cross the connection, and according to their database we will create our data table, and this table and this adapter will refill this data table by using DA fill method. And this is looks like an inverse method technique, but it's okay. And then this method will return our data table, and this is the first thing where I only can use this portion for read the data in our table. So we need another thing, which is another class, so which will be student class. So we have to put anything which will be web. So here will be two things. You will get a class, and according to class you will get a home page, and this page will be attached with the master page. So you have to select it and have to name it student. That's it, simple. Yeah, it's the site master. Okay, that's it. It's it's like a HTML page. You can say doc type HTML5, and you can code your HTML code, and you have to go for the class. But before going to the class, I want to show you. You have to put here a table. In this section main content, you have to put here a table. So you have to go for toolbox. So toolbox, you have to search for grid view. So here is the grid view. You have to double click on that, and edit columns. So add column, unclick the auto generated fields. So this is the, so here will be student ID, and here will be the same name as like you have used on your database. This will be as ID. So we have to put another field here. We have to put the student name, and here you have to put the same as like your table, which is as name. So you have to put another thing which is student mobile number. So here you have to, as like as your database is MOB. So here you have to put the last column for a student, which is course ID, and you have to put here C ID as like your database. That's it. So we have already created the table here, and we can show the previous value we have already inserted into a database by using this grid view. So we can expand this according to our requirements. Yeah, that should be fine. Space, and we have to create something. We have to do some code where the students, yeah, this one. So this is two things. This is the designer page, and this is student CS. So we have to go for that. Yeah, this is the things. So here we'll write some code, which will be course. Where is the course? Course. Here student CS. Here we get the code, some code here that will make short our video. So I can close it. So yeah, this one. So we have to create some theme after namespace, the system analysis. So namespace is taste according to our database name, and our software name also, the public controller student. So after this portion we have to copy it, page load grid view. Yeah, this until this section we can copy. And another thing, will be here. It will be under this section, and the last thing we have, the last thing which is, no, I don't need now these things. So we have already done. So I want to discuss about something. This is the data operation which we have already created the class, and according to the class we have to create an object, and this object will operate some action. So I have another method which is load grid. So load grid will show the data. So here we need a string. Here it will be query to select the query. So we have to change it because this is our previous program. So from where you have to go to your database, and you want to show your students information here. So yeah, student information here. So script table as select to new query to window. Yeah, we have to select from here to here. That's it. We have to just copy, and we have to paste here. And this is an important thing, which is if you want to do code multiple line, then you have to use this symbol, and after that you have to make the quotation, and you have to close it here, and after that you can create you can do multiple code. If you delete this one, you cannot. This will be whited. So you have to put here. This will help you to do a multiple code. So this is important. And this video will be too long, so I have to pause it. So yeah, we have created many things. So now we can show our previous data we have already inserted here, and we can show. So let's run the software application. It will show you. No, this cannot show you because we haven't added the page here. Student page. We have to add something. First of all, let's wait. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we have already done. But here, this is there is no any option for a student. So if you want to create an option here after contact, then when you click here, you cannot go for a student's table, right? So to do that, you have to stop the software and you have to go for student ASPX. So you have to go here. No, you have to go to the site master. So site master here, and you have to find out something. Yeah, this one here, home, about, and contact. So you have to add student page here, which you have already created. I just copy it and paste it down here, and I'll only change the name. This will show which you want to show the as a button, student, and the same thing is the page name also, right? So you can save it here and we can run it. So it's very simple. You can practice and keep watching this video until the finishing point. Then you will be able to create this type of application here. Yeah, here is the student, contact, about, home, application name. Yeah, we have already did it. So this is our table, and here you can see the information. It's very simple, right? And next, we want to create a section where we can insert our data, and that data will be shown on your table, right? So we want to create the section with the label and text box before our table. So we have to go for where we have designed our table, student ASPX here. So we have to give here the section where we can put the input from the user, and we can add a button, and the button will add the value in this table, right, to the database. So we have to go here, and in this time we will use a technique which will table technique. So if you have knowledge about HTML, you also have the knowledge about how to create a table, and inside of the table we'll show you how to create the field and label where you can insert the data. So let's do that. Table here, yeah, it's a very simple thing, and you have to create a table row. Yeah, it's very simple. And td, table data, for, yeah, we have created these things, and we need another table row, td, table data, yeah, these things. So we need a label here. We can label here, and we can name it here, the text. The label name will be student, not for ID, because ID will be generated automatically. So we only input the student name and only input the student mobile number and the course ID. So student, name. So this is a very simple thing. So, and you have to add here a text box. So text box you can add here, and you can change the name. Everything you can do in this section, every variable you can use, but I prefer if it is look like your database name. It will be very easier to handle this. So you can put here, and you cannot change or not. It's your wish, according to your wish, so no problem. So this is our one row. So we want to just copy it, and we want to create another and another. Yeah, that's it. So we have to student change the name here. It will be mobile, mobile, and here will be mob, and here it will be s name, and here will be student COU or SE course ID, yeah, and text box will be C ID. That's it. So So to do this operation, you need another thing we will discuss now. I haven't discussed anymore. So execute query. This method will help you to execute your query to insert the data to your data table in your database. So we need a connection and we need to check it, and after that we can use the CMD, and CMD is a SQL command. You can also use data adapter, but CMD will be very good for you. So here you have to pass the query and connection, and that connection will help you to insert the data to your database. And this is the try, and this is if you have some exception handling here, and already maybe I know. So I think you know the exception handling. This is another thing to handle the problem. So don't worry, I'll show you. And now I have to do something. I have to add a button. Where I have to add the button? So yeah, so I have to add the button here. So after completing this table, to complete break, one break, two break, and after table I want to give here a button which name will be add. So this is the button. You can see here in this design. Yeah, this is the button here, and if you double click on that, yeah, in this button we have to do some another code, which is this one. So I only copy it and paste it here, and I'll only change the query. So I'll get the query from here to insert. So I have to script a table as insert to query editor window. Yeah, I'll copy from here to here. So that will be enough for me. Control C and go for this code values. So paste. So after that you have to maintain here the variable name, which is name, and another thing is mobile number, and another thing is course. So that's it. It's very simple, right? Now we have already maybe done our project. Let's start. Let's run the project. To wait for some time. We have already done, and this is very basic application with C#, and I think you will enjoy this. So student name. So I can name here John. The mobile name number is this. The course ID is 1. So click. Yeah, we have already did. So thank you everyone for watching this video, and you can try by yourself. And before doing this, I will prefer you to install the SQL Server 2014 first, and after that you have to install this Visual Studio 2015, because this is this software and all thing will be the same like me, and you have to do all of things if you follow my video, and this video will help you inshallah, and you can create this type of application by yourself. And thank you for watching this video. Allah Hafiz.